So, Xenoverse 3 isn't gonna happen. I'm about to talk about it. What's up, YouTube? It's Sideshow Eli back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about Xenoverse 3. And I already know I'm pretty late with this video. I should have made this day of E3, but you know, it's okay. I'm trying to hit it with a whole bunch of tags so people still see them pop up. But we're just going to talk about today that it's never going to happen. And hopefully, I don't know, some big fan makes it on their computer and you could buy it off PC or download it off a computer or something. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you. I just looked at my last video today that I filmed 3 weeks ago and saw that I hit 100 views. And I low-key, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not think I was gonna do that well. I didn't think I would blow up like that. And you're probably like, 100 views? That's nothing, it's not blowing up. Well, for me, it is. I only have 2 subscribers, which one of them I gained from that video. Currently, I had 1 at the time, but now I got 2, which is very important to me. Now we're 99,998. Did I say it right? 99,998 away from 100K, which is the goal right now. Of course. I mean, technically it should be 100, but we think big. So after 100K, our goal is a mil. After a mil is 10 mil. After 10 mil is 20 mil, 30 mil, 40 mil. If I'm still doing YouTube by that time. But, you know, we'll just have to see. But, I just want to say thanks. I just literally just bought a box, and I realized, I was like, hey, let me film a video on this. Let me show the people what's inside the box. And I have another box coming too. It's I guess it's like a monthly subscription. So I just got an email yesterday or the day before them saying, hey, you just got another subscription. Renew this subscription. I can't talk right now. But like, I just got an email saying, hey, another package is coming from My Hero. I think it's the one with Todoroki, Midoriya, and Bakugo on the front. If you didn't see that one on IG, Facebook, Twitter, or anything, but they said you could pre-order it. So I think it's that's coming. So as soon as that comes in, as soon as I get the shipment, I'll let you guys know. It's gonna come here, and I'll unbox that one for you too. All right, but right now we're gonna talk about Xenoverse 3. I'm gonna try to keep it within 20 minutes, at least, maybe 25. But that's at most 25. I'm trying to get under 20. So the reason why I'm talking about Xenoverse 3, if you don't know, a lot of you actually don't know, I'm a huge Xenoverse fan. I love Xenoverse 1, I love Xenoverse 2. They're my favorite Dragon Ball Z games of all time. The best Dragon Ball Z game of all time, in my opinion. Alright? And it was so popular, it was like, okay, Xenoverse 2 was so popular, it was like, okay, there has to be a 3. But they just kept hitting you with more and more and more and more DLC packs, and you're like, okay. And the chances of Xenoverse 3 happening were just going like this after each DLC pack. Because every time people are like, oh, we don't have this character, we're going to get that Xenoverse 3. You know what? We're going to hit you with Xenoverse 2. Oh, Oob, we didn't have Oob yet. We're going to get that Xenoverse 3. Ha, nope, here you go. Tapion, we don't have him. Ha, here you go. Python, ha, here you go. Ta, ha, here you go. They just kept hitting you like, because like, I don't know why, but Bandai does not want to make the game. Maybe because it's so popular, like, okay, we want to do other games. And I understand that. Go ahead. Do other games. But, like, this is, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the top-selling anime game of all time, Xenoverse 2. And I think it's, like, the top-selling Bandai game. I think it's the top-selling Bandai anime game. I'm not 100% sure about that, so question me. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, whoever said bless you. But, I'm not 100% sure. I heard that from a different YouTuber, but I could be wrong. I think I looked it up. I didn't see it anywhere, but I'm taking his word for it, man. I'm taking his word for it. But like I'm saying, I'm going back into it. Xenoverse 2 is just too popular. Alright guys, so the video I cut off basically saying I have too much storage, which makes no sense, because before I filmed this video, I started deleting a whole bunch of photos and videos and apps so I can record this video. But who cares? But like I was saying though, Xenoverse 2 is way too big of a game not to have a sequel. But for some reason Bandai doesn't like it, and at least I at least think they should give us an explanation why they won't make 3. In my opinion, I feel like they should like, look, listen, we know a lot of y'all want Xenoverse 3, but we're not gonna make it, and here's why. Cause at least we know. You know what I mean? Cause at least we deserve the right to know as us Xenoverse fans. Cause after when Fighters happened, I was like, okay, Xenoverse 3 not coming up, but maybe it's gonna do after. Then Kakarot came out. I'm like, okay, this is just Legacy of Goku. It's a remade version for an updated version for PlayStation and Xbox, but you know, maybe after that. And E3 happened, and I remember, as a matter of fact, even before E3, a whole bunch of YouTubers were talking about Xenoverse 3. They were like, oh, Xenoverse might happen because this happened, this. It ends here, this happened, and in the DLC pack, they said Xenoverse is too over, Xenoverse 3 gonna happen. And then Bandai came on E3, it was like, okay, it might happen. But didn't happen. They talked about, what, the game called House of Ashes? A game no one cared about? Which was such a disappointment, because I remember I was watching E3 that day, and I remember I got on the Bandai, when Bandai went up, people spamming Xenoverse 3. Multiple people, Xenoverse 3. Multiple people. And they just showed House of Ashes, which a game they showed 3 weeks ago before E3. Well, a game that no one interested in. I feel bad for the guy because I'm pretty sure he saw people talking about how much they hated that game and it should have been something else that was shown. And he probably was sad about it, but it's true. And I'm sorry, man, but it's true. I don't want to be rude, but like, we were hyped up for something else, man. We wasn't trying to see that game. We were trying to see Xenoverse 3, or at least a new Dragon Ball game. Matter of fact, Ronstyle even talked about a My Hero Fighters game, which sounded pretty interesting to me. I was like, okay, it's something different than One Justice. But we didn't get that either, which is very disappointing. And I'm just like, after that, I was just like, it's over. Xenoverse 3 isn't gonna happen. Just every year it's just gonna go down. They didn't even announce a new Dragon Ball game. That was literally only announced one game. They had a whole section talking about one stupid game, which is super disappointing. You could have talked about anything else. You couldn't even have shows and trailer. You could just said a new Dragon Ball Z games in development, a new My Hero games in development, a new Attack on Titan game in development, something. But instead, you just did that crap and talked about Kakarot going on Nintendo Switch, which we already knew when Kakarot first came out. And reason why I already know, Xenoverse 2's on Nintendo Switch and Fighters on Nintendo Switch. Why the heck would they just stop after Fighters and not put Kakarot on Nintendo Switch? Obviously, they were going to put it on, if you think about it. Like, it would be made no sense if they didn't put it on. So obviously, they were going to put it on the Switch after. Don't get me wrong, the new DLC of Kakarot was cool. They had added new stuff to Trunks' story. It was pretty. I didn't play it personally because I hate Kakarot. That's just my opinion. But I will admit, it looked cool. Maybe I'll just buy the DLC just to play that because I didn't even finish Kakarot. I'm on like the Frieza saga right before the Ginyu Force comes. So I'm about to get to that part, the Ginyu Force part of the Frieza saga. But some people call it the Ginyu Force saga, but I'm like, it's really kind of not. But whatever. But yeah, so I guess we should just all keep our hopes down after that. Because Xenoverse 3 is getting Raging Blast right now. A lot of you might be like, what the heck is Raging Blast? It's an old Dragon Ball Z game that was very popular. It even had a sequel. It had Raging Blast 2. People wanted Raging Blast 3, but never happened. Matter of fact, a whole team of people made what Xenoverse 3 was going to be like. And it was so clean. Everyone was like, oh, shoot, man, this game's awesome. Bandai, make it. They went to Bandai and said, here's our game idea. This is blah, blah, blah. And they said, okay, thank you for the suggestion, but we're not going to do it. We're not going to make the game. Eventually, they just gave up on their dream about Raging Blast 3 is going to happen because it's never going to happen. Maybe 100 years from now, they might be like, hey, let's remake it. But it's never going to happen. And it was a clean game, too. Don't get me wrong. It was clean. It had you start from Dragon Ball all the way up to Super. No Dragon Ball Z game ever started you off in Dragon Ball to Z, Dragon Ball to GT, or Dragon Ball to Super. None of them, no games have. They may have characters from Dragon Ball. They don't start you off in a story from Dragon Ball up until now. Which is super surprising why they don't have it. Which could have been Xenoverse 3. They could have started off from Dragon Ball first, and then go into Z, then Super and GT. Matter of fact, what you could have done, you already had hero characters, Dragon Ball hero characters in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. You had a few. You had Demigra, you had Mira and Toa, Supreme Kai Time. I had all these characters. You could have even added Super Saiyan God Trunks and all them other characters from Super into Xenoverse 3. You could have done something with that for Xenoverse 3. There was multiple ways what you could have done. You could have made something like a huge villain came into Toki Toki City and killed everybody except for your character. And you gotta go back in time and try to stop this man from happening. But while you're doing this, he's going and messing up the history. So not only did he kill everyone in Toki Toki City because he's trying to mess up history, you gotta stop him from messing up history and change back time from no one dying from Toki Toki City. Don't that sound clean? And you start from Dragon Ball, so. Or you could say somebody killed Goku in the past, and because he killed Goku in the past, the whole freaking timeline got messed up. And then when you try to fix it, you failed at it because he killed you. So now your character has to go in and replace Goku. And while he's replacing Goku, you're trying to recruit new time patrollers to help you beat this man. So you're like, hey man, I need your help. I had to fight this guy. He helped me. You're strong. Alright, and you and your friends battling through history together, getting stronger, adding new recruit to make the new time patrol to stop this dude at the end of the story. Tell me that wouldn't be cool. That's an idea right there, Bandai. That's an idea right there. But you didn't want to do it. I'm low-key kind of sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You could have done anything at E3, but instead you showed one game. You could have even talked about a game. Like, hey, we are making a new Dragon Ball game. You could have even talked about Legacy of Goku. Because that game's about to be made from Webfoot. If y'all know that game, a lot of y'all should. OG Dragon Ball fans. I used to have that on the Game Boy. I used to have that game on the Game Boy. I used to play it all the time. Legacy of Goku 1 and 2 and Boost Fury. I had all of them, boy. That was low-key one of the best Dragon Ball games for Game Boy. Webfoot said, hey, we're going to remake it for other newer consoles. Most likely the Switch. Because I ain't going to play that game on no PlayStation. That's a waste of storage. I'll play it on the Switch, which you can see right there. But I ain't going to play it on no PlayStation. Y'all can see my PS3 and the 4 at the bottom. And my PS5 over here right next to my giant monitor, which you guys will see for future games. But dang, what the heck was I just talking about? Shoot, but no, whatever. Forget about it. Legacy of Goku. They could have had that on the Switch. You could have talked about that. Say, hey, what? Legacy of Goku's coming back. Here y'all go. It's coming on the Switch. But nah, you didn't. You didn't want to talk about nothing. And Bandai, you just straight ignore people like Akira Toriyama. I'm not even sure if I said his name right. I never knew. Akira Toriyama. You and Bandai have like, y'all don't listen to your fans. Listen to the fans. You think they'll listen to you guys because you're the one that's making the money. You think you'd be like, alright, what did the fan want? They made us come big at this point. What do you want to happen? And we could tell you, oh, we want a Dragon Ball game with this. We want a Dragon Ball game with that. You want a Dragon Ball game with this and that. And there was so much they can put in Xenoverse 3 that they had messed up in Xenoverse 1 and 2. For example, your hair going up. When you go Super Saiyan, as you know, your hair stays the same. Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. And Future Super Saiyan. And I think Potential Unleashed, but we only see what's going on. I think that should make your hair stand up. I think it do. It's like Super Saiyan, but your hair looks the same, but it stands up. But you could do that for Xenoverse 3. And it's not like they didn't do that before. For a lot of y'all that don't know, there used to be a game called Ultimate Tenkaichi. That's low-key the original Xenoverse, and I'm gonna do some gameplay on that on the PS3. I'll show y'all what it's like. I'm looking gonna call the video the original Xenoverse. That's what it was. You create your own sand. We had animated tails, which what we want in Xenoverse, but you gave us some little basically looks like poop sticking out your butt. Long piece of poop sticking out your butt. That's just a curve like this. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. Just a nasty little curve. Like, come on, man, that's disgusting. Like, get that out of my sight, bro. They should have gave us an animated tail, but you didn't. Another thing you could add in Xenoverse 3 is Super Saiyan God. We don't have that transformation yet. I don't really give a crap about Ultra Instinct, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't care about that. And honestly, that's a transformation for anyone to use, but obviously you don't have to give us that because that's too OP. And you have to, do the little daughter thing. You have to have a lot of stamina to do that anyway. But I don't really care about that transformation anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I'm not gonna really use it as a transformation in the game because that's too OP. Most likely the reason why they don't want to make Xenoverse 3 because there's no new transformations for other races. For example, humans, what can they do? Xenoverse 1, every other character in Xenoverse 1 except for the Saiyans had no transformations. You had to either use the Kaioken or unlock protection. So in Xenoverse 2, I think they got a power pole. I never made a human, I never will. But I think they had a power pole that they, in a Nimbus, they did. The Namekians, they had, they got super big. Frieza had Golden Frieza. Majin Buu had Kid Buu. And it was like a whole bunch. And, yeah, so I'm guessing what they didn't want to make about Xenoverse 3 is because what was for the other characters? Okay, you can get Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Evolve. For all the same, but what would you do for the other race? Because the Saiyan's just going to be too OP. Matter of fact, don't blame us for that, about Saiyan to be too OP. Blame Akira Toriyama. He could have made new transformations for people, but he didn't. But something you could add for humans is the thing Master Roshi does. You know when he gets himself super bulked? You could do that for humans. That's a new transformation. For Frieza race, you could actually have them a full evolution, starting from the little first form, then the second form, the third form, and final form. Then your golden form. That's something you can add. You can add a new race. For example, the androids. And how are they gonna do it? You can have, there's something two ways you can do it. You can do it with Super 17, where you make a second version of yourself and form together. That's one way you can do it. Honestly, I think that's the main thing you can do. Really, so forget what other thing I was about to say. That's really the main thing you can do for androids. Alright? For the Majin race, you can absorb people. As you know, Majin Buu is able to absorb people and get their power. That's something you can do in Xenoverse. That's OP. That's only used by Majins. So let's say you fight someone, you can absorb them and take their power, and you win the game. You're like, oh, that's too OP. Who cares? Ain't nobody gonna care. It's still a game. As a matter of fact, let's say you absorb their power, but it's not canon. You can like split them up, but still have like, you have their clothes on and everything. You know what I mean? So you're still fighting, but, you know, it's weird because that really doesn't happen. And another thing for Android race, you can have like, I forgot what it was called, but Cell for Android. That's part of the race, the Android race. You can have Cell in there. You can have Cell for him. You can absorb people again. He can randomly, as they did in, I think, Raging Blast. You have a human randomly standing there. You come over there. No, I mean you had Android 18 standing over there randomly. You absorb that person, and you got your second form. And then you had your third and final form. You can do something with that. You can, as Cell, go there, see a random android, absorb them, and get stronger. I don't think nobody would mind if you did that. That's not no cool thing. Another thing with Xenoverse 3 could have, you could have create your own skill. For example, let's say like, oh, I want to have a super attack, but I want to use like some sort of Kamehameha of my own attack. So you come up with a name, you come up with a type of blast. It's gonna be like a ball, a whole bunch of key blasts. It's gonna be something like a wave. It's gonna be like some sort of spirit bomb looking thing or what for your skill. So you come up with the name, you come up with type you're gonna do, and you come up with the color. So you're like, alright, I wanna have a Kamehameha coming out my fist like this, and I pull it back and I shoot it. And I was like, okay, what color you want? I want it to be red. So I make my own sting attack. I'm like, here it goes. That's something you could have done too. And here's a whole bunch of ideas, man, because like I had these in my head for years, man. Years I had these sitting in my head, just trying to tell somebody. Now I will. And I don't care. You can steal my idea. I ain't finna sue you. All I ask is send me a free copy. That's it. Send me one free copy of the game, and that's really it. I'll buy the DLCs after that too. But take the ideas, man. These are too good for you not to use. Do what Rhymestyle said. Have like an anti-time patroller and a time patroller. You choose who you want to be. I'm pretty sure he'll let you take his idea too. I just ask him, like, hey bro, we want your idea. I want full rights. You can have full rights to my idea. I'll let you have it. Shoot, hit me up on IG. I'll be like, send me the contract. Send me the contract. Here you go. Before I did, now give me the free copy. Hey, play again on my PS5. Every day, I would not go to sleep. But anyway, that's really it, man. I just want to talk to you about it, the guys. The Xenoverse is not happening. It's not happening. Never will happen. Next Dragon Ball Z game, I bet you will be trash too. Unless it's Xenoverse 3, which most likely is never going to happen. Because they're low-key running out of ideas. They're running out of ideas, and this is the time where you come to the fans and ask them, what do you want? But like I was saying, Bandai, give us an explanation, man. Why don't you want to make this game? It's your best-selling game. One of the best games, Dragon Ball Z games you made ever in history. So why won't you make a third? You made 4 Naruto Storms. Okay, I saw Naruto Storm 4. You made 4 of those. So why can't you make 3 Xenoverses, huh? And it's not like you didn't make 3 Dragon Ball Z games before. You've done it multiple times, actually. I forgot the freaking name. It's either Budokai Tenkaichi or just straight up the name Budokai. They had a lot of freaking Budokai and Tenkaichis back in the day. Like, I literally there one game would be Budokai Tenkaichi. I never do Budokai Another Road. There's Ultimate Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tag Team. A lot of y'all don't know about that game. That was a game on PSP, boy. The Tenkaichi Tag Team. But yeah, anyway, man, that's really it for the video. I kept it, I don't know, it's more than freaking what I want it to be. But, you know, hopefully get the views, man. I want to thank y'all again for getting me 100 views on this. I mean, my last video. Help me get 100 views on this video. Please, I'm trying to make it, man. I hate having jobs, bro. I hate having jobs. I want to do something I want to do, which is YouTube and a whole bunch of other stuff, too. But anyway, man, thank you for watching the video. Share this video amongst all your friends. The next video after this, I don't know what it might be. I might make sure no one hears me out my door. I might prank my family. I have a couple ideas what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a cigarette prank on them and being disrespectful. If y'all like those ideas, comment down below. But my parents, they're crazy. They're gonna try to kill me. So I'm low-key dangerous. I mean, they're low-key dangerous. So let me know, and I'll do it for you. Alright? This is Sasha Eli. Peace.